So, you know what? Value predictors.
10,
I'm here for it. But
9,
can
8, 7,
prove them wrong.
6.
You never know.
Earlier today, but
You never know.
I am with you. I'm here for the upsets. I'm here for the good games.
I do want
Alright,
to say one thing
going
too.
in.
Oh, Tree switched over from the far out.
Like, is there a point of even doing Preds when it's like this? Oh my god.
Recently, we've seen it middling success, but I think Tree is definitely a player that can make the most of it. King, on the other flip side of things, though, is actually coming out with Echo instead. It's a decent target to copy the Genji, copy the Tracer. It's very easy to get a free Pulse Bomb, a free Dragon Blaze, and being able to get out of the way of these heavy...
Oh, I forgot his bit. Alright, bet.
Goodness, Tree dominated Vision. That was disgusting. Okay, well, that's
Vision
the point.
didn't even see him there. No way. Like, a Vision was hardcore focusing on something else, and then all of a sudden Tree goes and hits him with a shuriken.
I forgot to have the fucking Maryville DPS lineup. Vision King.
Once you remove that DPS, but yeah, I like the theory behind the Echo as well. Kind of wondering maybe if Team Liquid might want to think about the Pharah a little bit later, but listening to an interview with them, they were saying the
Whoa, King Echo. I haven't seen that in a minute.
like the Reaper, and since that's been banned out,
Has only been 3-0 today,
that's
basically.
a factor that they have to deal with. It opens them up to be able
I don't know. We'll be seeing a lot more King Echo.
Expect Team Liquid to be very good with.
Infected equipped like the AA guns there for King, who was just out in the middle of nowhere, just getting gunned down. That was a bit unfortunate. A couple of reset dashes for Tree, though, in that small corridor. Easy clap for him, and double support kill. That's a quick reset for Extinction. And King
has decided to go over to the Genji as well.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. I think the Echo was going to have a hard time finding purchase, especially when you just have such mobile heroes. You were still getting chunked out even by the Tracer. And so now at least the Genji can come in and play a bit more with the unit as Satori wants to play with a Wrecking Ball. Student Rush, though, here for Scuffed on the point.
Alright, nice point flip.
Yeah, free cap.
Now, the only issue is Team Liquid has every old...
Any of that noise, they just want to be able to get out, re-engage as soon as that rush disappears. Blade ends up
Oh my god.
Vision's going to be the target, but Tree ends up getting bowled.
Oh wow, WPO.
A quick teleport in, Anna Suzu from RuPaul saves Tree's life. It was like sub 50 HP there as Tree kills Satori. Nice reset dash onto Scuffed as manages to cap the point for Team Liquid. Tree with a heavy lifting in that last fight.
I really like the way that they played that. Let the rush cap the point there for Extinction, and then they come back in with a better position with the Blade, and they actually just full pump that damage into the Wrecking Ball. Made that Wrecking Ball such a non-factor. RuPaul just hits the kunai into the spawn? I think, like, what?
There's so much small, like, chunk damage as well coming from the ball. Bit tough for Vision there.
Nice mines.
Mines on the high ground.
But I think they're going to push past them, yeah.
King is isolated and
Tough.
finds yet another kill, and Extinction, they got a touch. So Hattori and Alba will make their way to the point. Looks like Vision is going to join them. Azera is booped up into the sky by the Wrecking Ball, but here comes the rush. Alba now down, focused by RuPaul, who's found yet another kill.
Tough, bro.
Just running this one home. Not even close, sadly, there for Extinction. And got to the point to trigger OT, but only got 16%. As, by the way, just as a quick tally, a quick update, no deaths for Team Liquid there in that round.
Yeah.
Team Liquid didn't die
absolutely
once.
deathless. I was really too bad. Alba was so close to being able to use that sound barrier.
Cracks in the 17 months.
To use it in time. So many members already down from Extinction as well. I think it would have been very difficult for that to have been the difference maker in that last fight. But yeah, no deaths for Team Liquid. If they come out on Reinhardt,
Effect is not coming out on Reinhardt.
absolute cinema. Please.
No.
Infected, please.
It's ruined.
Please.
The Ryan's just going to sit on point.
Blue probably in 7 months.
There's no way.
Oh, come on.
As much as I'm sure Infected would love to play the Ryan, we'll save that for a King's Row.
Oh,
Like the Sombra pick, though, from Vision.
Yes.
Wait, Sombra pick from Vision? Okay.
Infected's got one less thing to kind of roll around and grab, and it also helps the supports.
Yes, I was thinking.
Whoa, trees one.
That's why I was starting to get excited.
Oh, care vision.
That big.
Ew. Okay, Vega.
Oh, Vega.
Sign him out.
Vega moment. Vega Lucio moment.
Leveling this up.
Quickly dealing with that small dive. But yeah, I mean, I like the Sombra right now.
This is a murder. What do you mean you like the Sombra?
But
I
yeah,
like the
being able
theory
to
at
hack
the
away the
very
health
least.
packs is really nice. It stops Infected from playing a little bit more freely around the
It
map.
is true, Sombra not bad. But I feel like Sombra gets shit on really hard by their comp.
RuPaul a little bit more. but actually setting up a hack dive, a hack onto somebody is still going to be tough. The hacks don't last that long anymore, and even getting onto a Genji, it's not normally enough time unless you get a big slam down as well.
Especially when you're not going to be invisible either. Like, I think it's a lot easier for the opposing team to try to figure out where you're going to try to attack from. And you also have so much ways to just spray damage to try to unstealth that Sombra.
Yeah, it's gonna be so hard to live on Sombra.
Again, vision
It's
goes
also
down.
tough. If that, like you said, if that Sombra gets revealed in any
After
way,
you use your translocator, you're just dead. That's so many movement abilities.
Translocator goes a decent distance, but not enough for you to escape a Tracer Wrecking Ball. Lucio, there's just no shot. Nice little stick in the corridor. Oh, that was almost a kill onto Zera there with her own pulse bomb, but it's all good. Guy's a monster on the Tracer. There goes the supports and the Tracer kill as well. Triple for Zera, team kill for Team Liquid pretty much, and a continuation of the control for Liquid.
You get the rush coming up soon. In fact, he's playing so far forward, knowing that he also has the mines available. That's just going to cut off a lot of the routes of entry for Extinction as they try to make their way back in.
Oh, they let us off heroes in the game, yeah.
Very wisely that they're going to have to back up a little. They also don't want to fall to something like that false bomb. They have to know that Hattori is also quite close to mines herself. So just want to make sure that you're playing as safe as possible.
I was already dead. Been shoved in the locker there.
Okay, mine's on point.
Mines on the point, 10% to go. Mines were infected too, so it's a mine warfare down there. No one step on the point from either team. Although the slam is going to at least clear a
Wait, Alba has a better beat soon. Alba has a better beat soon if everyone lives.
Vision might not even get any.
Oh no.
95%. Pulse bomb from King.
We gonna get beat. We gonna get beat. We gonna get beat.
That is going to be all she wrote there. A little slash and a dash there onto Lucio, and Alba dies with the beat. Oh dearie me. Team Liquid managed to get the AJ at the very end as the curtain. Very fast map. Only a single kill. A single
and only one
kill
death.
onto Tree.
Only one death. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tree only died once out of the entire Team Liquid roster.
Am I really running Preds? Should we run some Preds?
Initially, right?
Honestly, crazy. Yeah. Wow, it'd be great stuff there. For
All right,
Liquid.
let's fucking Preds.
Something that you have to expect the rest of
Thank
the
you for
series
making us watch this instead of some variety.
really having
It's
some
my
fun there. We
job.
might be able to see some close maps, but after such a performance like this, I think it's going to be quite a difficult ask. But what else should you expect from Team Liquid? I think is when they are being considered as one of the best teams, if not the best team in the region, they have to play as such, especially
SG not even
these
playing
teams that are
today.
in the middle of the pack.
All right, you want me to turn it off?
Yeah, I think Saurus and Danny in the back rooms are going to be happy with this so far. Though they are hoping to be the very best. I mean, you look at even Toronto five from last year, kind of crafted from the ground up to be the most dominant.
Okay, but what if something hype happens?
Again, kind of Kasaurus and whatnot being behind the scenes. I think they're expecting the same level of success here. They had Knife obviously leave the roster and he ends up going back to Korea to play for Onside Gaming. But with Zera joining, like, that's cool. That fills that void like so well. I think this team right now with the...
If I'm on Extinction, I'm toggling for this next map. You got that.
Really clean. And it does make me excited actually for that GK match. Week number 5. But getting ahead of ourselves a little bit, of course, with Extinction still needing to claw their way back in at this series.
Thinking about where we might want to go next, I know
Balatro
Tori has a
PGE.
mean hazard. I wonder maybe if we decide to go somewhere where, like, do we want to go to Esperanza? Maybe you play the hazard and you try to ban out the Wrecking Ball. Do you like your matchup into something like having to play into the Winston from Infected instead? We could also see.
Do you have any aim tips for Sojourn? Keep playing her. Yes, sir. Conditioner? I don't think I need conditioner. Whenever I used to use conditioner, it would make like my hair really like, I don't know, it would make my head hurt whenever I wore a headset. So I was like, I'm done using it. I've started using a hair mask though. That's been helping.
So you could apply that over to either Zera or Tree, honestly, even Infected. All three of them are very good candidates for this title blast, depending on the positioning that you see in the map.
Tough
Both of them have
1v1 to
ult
win
too.
on the extremity here for King. You have a Tracer facing up against you with the healing from the Wu Yang too. So
Yeah.
Heads up play there from Vega using that. So
Yeah.
to dash out of the way of that pulse bomb. Here comes Zera though, straight onto the back line, and that is how the best team's using this right now. Tidal Blast on the Tracer, chase the enemy Wu Yang, force him to use the ult on himself, or just insta-kill him with a pulse bomb, or just a couple of bullets to the brain. Team Liquid at 85% now. Hattori does end up winning that fight versus Infected with the help of King, and the flip does end up coming in.
Yeah, they got really close to killing Hattori, but then all of that healing came through, and once again, Hattori untouchable on this hazard.
It does.
And now Extinction are set up with control of the point, but they also have the rush with the Reaper. I mean, the Death Blossom can actually move quite fast through this.
Hey BG, I'm not feeling good today, but watching you finally not playing Overwatch and maybe realize things get better. Thanks, bro. Glad I can help in some way.
Downpour ends up connecting, but a reverse 1-2 as Hattori's now locked in place, staying with vision. He's got the Death Blossom. Doesn't need to find any targets though, as King and Alba have already done the business. Overtime ticking down as Extinction.
Wait? Extinction win maybe?
On the first point, Team Liquid. Caught off guard, a little bit unawares there. With what
Lazy thinks so.
table, especially losing that first checkpoint, or the first cap even, because you're running Winston. Ended up snowballing in Extinction's way.
Extinction also just got the better of the ultimate economy at the end of that flashpoint, and even if you don't use the Death Blossom on something like the Rush, it was really great to zone.
These Reaper guns piss me off. They so ugly, bro, but...
Touch. And so it'll be Extinction up first to the next flashpoint, still with that Death Blossom.
How is Vision... Vision just fell over? How did Vision just fall over?
Oh, he just evaporated.
What?
Died to RuPaul. Okay. Well, there's the blade from Tree. And as soon as you hear that Tidal Blast go off, you know that Wu Yang is extremely vulnerable. Alba manages to escape though. A sliver of HP remains on.
Ew! Okay, King! Ew!
Onto the DPS. Tree didn't know what hit him. Extinction, they're going to be able to recap now as Team Liquid dominated. The King and Crown definitely on his head. RuPaul at least kills Hattori, so it'll be a quick re-engage from Team Liquid as Hattori overstays.
Yeah, that was such a big pulse bomb there. Actually landed onto Tree, but now you've got a return one coming in from Zera, and the fact that you don't have a Tori, you're not getting a lot out of that flashpoint outside of that 20%. Still, any progress is good progress, and especially after you won that first flashpoint, you definitely want to try.
Why are we asking me for relationship advice? Let's talk about the game here, bud. King just got an awesome 2K pulse bomb.
Still have Death Blossom, still haven't really seen a good time to use it, and it still might not be super impactful the rest of this fight.
Ew.
Alright, well, Scuff got one clip. You have to reset here, I think. Tidal Blast for Vega too.
LPG, that's L, yo.
The same again. Mentioned before, the best teams right now are using this Tidal Blast on the Tracer. Well, that's a sad death. A Tidal Blast on the Tracer. Tracer heads towards the enemy Wu Yang and instantly gets the kill. A nice initial kill, though, from King onto Zera is going to stop that combo from coming through, but they do need to touch.
Wait, Infected might be trolling here.
The Tidal Blast does actually get applied over
Never mind.
to Tree this time. Oh my goodness.
Oh, guess who can also jump to the back line? Genji. Yeah, Tidal Blast actually kills Alba.
Killing it, 3 bucks.
Tree just needed to deliver that package to him. Good cap though by Team Liquid, and they only used one ult to get that one in that last fight.
It's just amazing because now they just have the rest of what they were holding on to with the downpour, the rush, and all of this is going to be good to match that of Extinction. They should have still not used the Death Blossom. That's unlucky. But the downpour first from Infected. Who did that hit?
Yeah, Downpour, not sure, but it did force positioning, that is for certain. Zera kills Alba.
Ew.
Bomb in the hands of Zera, but he's 10 HP, gets chased down.
I see a W trade from Zera.
Yes, from Extinction, at least getting on the board, but here comes the rush on the points. There is going to be a return rush there by Scuffed, and it is a 3v5 right now, but they've managed to force Extinction to use that ult. A quick disengage there from Team Liquid. They do end up sacrificing RuPaul.
Is So's dead in pro play? You should play it somewhere, but she can't be played everywhere anymore.
Knowing that Scuffed doesn't have that rush any longer.
No rush. You've got the Tidal Blast, which can be used defensively here, or you can try to do the same thing that Team Liquid have been doing, which is apply that over to King, try to get this pulse bomb landed onto either RuPaul or Vega, but they also know how
Oh my, Zera.
using these pulses, and Zera is actually the first to go ahead and pull the trigger. Alba can't use the Tidal Blast now.
No Tidal Blast available for King. Vision's still trying to hunt people, but Scuff just gets picked. That's 2 picks back to back. This is Extinction.
I took the walk to Poland.
58% is still.
What characters are like near completely dead from pro play?
But it definitely feels bad when you had that Tidal Blast.
Depends. Right now, I'd probably say Baptiste has like found his way out of the meta. Lifeweaver has found his way out of the meta right now.
% away from another pulse bomb too. As we keep on this next fight, it's really all eyes on Tree here. If you can actually weave this blade.
Juno, how like some teams play Juno, but
Oh, Alba's in trouble. Had to use both CDs. There's a Tidal Blast straight to the back. Scuff's already dead. A quick reset dash onto the point. Nice little Ray fort there from Vision. Does get out of range of the Tidal Blast, but I think the fight's already done, unfortunately. Teleport away. Perk's going to help that speed up, but nah, this is Team Liquid all day here.
Cass still played a little bit.
One more team fight for them as well, and that's going to be the second Flashpoint secured. And still have not had to use very much of anything in order to win these fights. So they still have Blade, and they can also try to combo that with something like the Downpour or the Rush. Either way, they can play really aggressively with these ultimates in their pocket. And
Zera and Tring on the side angle here.
On the income, they've used Suzu already.
Suzu. Yeah. Rush available for RuPaul. And now they can just find the point. Downpour connects with one backliner. Oh, maybe not. It looks like Alba escaped briefly, but a Tree with the
And I think this is game, man.
There by the Downpour.
Sario XO thinks it's too much. Wing stop.
2 points now on the board for Team Liquid. As Extinction still reeling.
Who do you think they're nerfing first? Mid-season patch? I think they're gonna nerf. I think they'll nerf Reaper and Wu Yang.
Hopefully they're able to get some good use
And
of
maybe
the positioning of the current
maybe
map,
Ball?
where their spawns are to get to the next Flashpoint
I doubt
first.
it though.
And then they also have the
I have a feeling they're probably gonna nerf like Zarya Hazard or something.
It is so tough when Zera has been landing pulse bomb after pulse bomb. Oh, but that's good. That's a very
Good little
good
pick
start.
initially. But again, they force Alba to use all cooldowns. Zera almost lands the one clip on.
This is last match day? Yeah.
Used.
Who do you think they'll buff?
2 members from Team Liquid.
Maybe they'll do like a small buff to hit scan. But that's just about it.
Nice little kill onto RuPaul, but it's actually finishing these points, Rose. That's been their big problem. Good hunting
Yeah.
there.
I think this is such a better position for them. You've got 3 ultimates still. You're going to have 2 more. Vittoria and Alba can catch up, and it's just 25% away. As long as you don't get chunked down or get randomly taken out by a 0-1 clip or, you know, Vega triple orb, I think you're going to be okay. And if you can also get the setup for these ultimates correct. But Team Liquid have been moving in at such a lightning pace, and the fact that Alba is down again,
Alba has been dead every single fight.
I fear for this fight and Extinction, and plus the emergency rush button on the point. Scuff was trying to hightail it out of there, was trying to get to the top of this point to get out of the arm's reach of Infected, but unfortunately that Mantis blade is rather long. Extinction at least going to get 80+%. But again, it's about actually finishing these fights.
Yeah.
It feels like it doesn't matter how much percent they have on these points. It's Team Liquid that always come away with the cap. And there's only one more before this fight, before this map ends, and we go to map 3.
Can Extinctions take this map to a map 5?
Meant that you just didn't have your full team available to actually try to.
If Vega and RuPaul blunder their ults, it's a map 5. But that is not very likely.
All these different ults at their disposal, and Vega's still going first.
Tidal blast from both.
They blundered them. They have blundered them. Bet. Okay.
And again, used defensively there from Team Liquid.
Okay.
First one this map at the very least. It's not what you want to see. And now they're hightailing out.
Why short bus populating this up?
We'll see if they actually want to use them and dump them in onto this fight. Especially with the kill onto Infections. It doesn't seem unlikely. Happy to go 2-2.
I mean, Liquid have 4 ultimates going into the next point. Extinction have 0. There is no way they lose. There's no way they lose.
Just flip that tide back in their favor, and very smart of Team Liquid to just say, hey, we have to give up this Flashpoint. We have too many members down. There might not be enough of a swing with these ults.
Like I said, no way they lose.
Next one is with that pulse bomb from Zera.
Infected is dead?
Yeah, Alber's just been bullied this map, sadly.
There's got to be someone, right?
Yeah, not really. I mean, if you don't just run away from Zera, forehead. I mean, realistically, Zera has just been stuck to him like glue. It has been. You are just ideally as the Tracer or the Genji, to be fair, you're forcing the Wuyang to use the shift, to use the wave, you know, to just get him into a position where he has no cooldowns and then run him down. Yeah, the Wuyang's going to be so susceptible. As soon as there's no Kiriko also kind of looking at you as well, and Alba has just been prime target for Team Liquid, and rightfully so.
Shut up before Liquid loses these bombs.
And but it's tough when you're non-factor in those fights because not only do you not have that healing, but you're also.
They have 4 ultimates again. Vision is first picked.
This is a good start too for Team Liquid, but they've already captured that first Flashpoint. Extinction don't really have a choice here except to back away.
That's game, man.
Just die on point, just die fast. Nice triple kill from Tree. There's 3 ults, and they didn't even need to use anything there to get the pick onto Vision.
Now we're just getting into that territory where if Extinction tried to go in for a full fight, like they don't have enough time to regroup and actually come back, and this is final fight.
They should downpour forward here. They should just run at them 100%. Scuff just already used Suzu. Force Scuff to use the rush not near the point. I mean, that is going to be the name of the game. And if he does use it, just downpour it. As they're trying to actually utilize that increased attack speed. It looks like Hattori and Vision have managed to make it to the point to trigger OT, but King is already dead. A rush on the point, and downpour is going to connect as well as Tree has still got the blade. And look at that, Hattori's just on her lonesome, on the point, just stuck in place. Zera connects the pulse bomb onto Alba, and that blade, Tree, half a hit marker there, son. Team Liquid just wiped the floor of Extinction.
I'm just queuing up, bro. I'm done watching this.